Everyone, welcome again. And today in this video I'm going to show you like how can you set up a MCP server in automation, like Playwright or MCP. We'll see how can we add the Playwright MCP. So in automation these days the most demanding thing is Playwright, and under Playwright it's required, like in Playwright we have something called Playwright MCP, model context protocol, that can help us to automate the, like, this is the AI agent that we can use to perform the automate our queries, or we can say the automate our application, web application. So in order to set up or configure the MCP server, Playwright MCP server, you just need to go here into the extension section and check here for MCP server. See, the first one will be installed, like installation, the extension you are using here. So I'm just removing it, going to clear it, and you can minimize the recommendation section. The third section you will see here MCP server. But before that, make sure you have a Copilot configured. GitHub is configured, GitHub Copilot is configured in your VS Code. And next thing, you must have to make sure you have Node.js installed. To verify the Node.js, you can pass this command Node.js node version. So if you will see the version here, it means it's set up completely. If you it's not there, you are getting any error, you can check the videos over the Codebun channel. There are video where I'm explaining how you can set up the GitHub Copilot and as well as this node. Now into back to the topic, into MCP server, we have option here, enable MCP server. When I click on this and enable this checkbox, it will navigate me to a new page. So it's the you can see here the process is going on and we have servers here. Now you can see the server is enabled. Now let's search for MCP, Playwright MCP. So here I can say I can change these filters. So if I go here and I just select the MCP servers and I say Playwright, so multiple options are there, multiple MCP servers are there, but I want to use the Playwright one because of automation. So when I select this, I have an option to install in workspace or install. So I can go and check is install in, let's say install. um, so it's installed now, and I have an option here to start the server, stop the server, but server is already running. Yeah, now let's back to the project. And in order to, like, if you are seeing this like this, you can open this Copilot here and make sure you have agent mode is selected. And yeah, these are the agents. So I will not select anything, but want to make sure this is working. So let's say yeah, here we have a setting option. Here under this I can go and check this my MCP servers, and yeah, which is already installed, it's running. Okay, let me check it again. Custom agent. Okay, let me create a custom agent here. And when if you want to create a custom agent, you need to create a custom agent, and you can click on this custom agent, create new agent, and GitHub agents, enter the name. Let's say I want to name it Playwright MCP. So here it's created one custom agent, and let me see if we have this agent here. No, it's not showing that Playwright. Okay, here we have this Microsoft Playwright. So once even here we have Microsoft Playwright MCP, so we can select it, and you can see here we have a different tool with different options like browser click, close. Different tools are there. Now from my chat, let me create a new session and pass a command, a message to navigate to the example page. navigate to the example.com and get the title of the page. So see, it's optimizing the tool selection for now, and here you will see here it's selecting Microsoft Playwright MCP server to perform this operation, and it's asking me to allow a review. So I just want to say allow it for this session, so it will automatically navigate on my browser, and yeah, it will get the title and it should display that message like the title is example domain. Okay, again it's asking me for some permission like a run navigation tool to URL. Yeah, please allow for this session, allow without review in this session here. See, here it's giving me answer example, the page title is example domain, right? So in this way you can check here and you can use the specific MCP server. We are seeing the example of Playwright MCP, but we can use any other as well. Let's say we'll see some more example for this. So I want to go to the nextuk.com. This is a e-commerce platform, and what I want to do, I want a price of a jeans, or we can say let's say this is the section for clothes, or can we use any simple e-commerce website, ecom web for testing. Let me find some URL which is simple. Okay, this is a guide. No, I don't want this. Yeah, here we have this site. Okay, here we have iPhone. So I want to my MCP server to go and navigate to this page and find the price of iPhone. So what I can do here, I'm giving a prompt, navigate to the URL and find the price of iPhone and let it be work. See, it's running using Playwright MCP server. So perfect. I found the iPhone price on the page. According to the snapshot, there is an iPhone listed with a price of 899.99. It show silver model with a review. So it's getting all the detail of this product of this iPhone and giving you. So this is the use of servers, MCP servers. So you can directly communicate with it and you can perform the task on prompting basis. And also if you want to add, if let's say this is the existing framework I have and I want to write this test into my workspace, so I can say to it, write this into my okay, write a test case for this. So here it's thinking, reading my login.feature best.feature files. It's going to create a new file for me. So see, it's created three file here. The first one, oh, it's created test cases in May 2 detail, man. Let me keep it and explore it what is done. So a string file is created and we have a page object model with method. So it has done the changes into the existing framework. We have a feature file ready, page is ready, step is ready, and now let me check here. So if you go and check the e-commerce feature, it created a detailed test cases, price of the home page different and all, and even it's created the step definition here, and we should have page here, so it has a page also. Oh, so now let's run this. So for example, I want to run the test cases. This is tagged as a smoke, so I just pass this command and there is some error. So let me pass this command again, and this time I'm going to hit the npx. So yes, I want to install the packages. Okay, there is some issue into this as well. Throw error here. Okay, please run the smoke test. So we don't need to do anything, just ask. Now this time I'm asking my AI to run this, so AI will execute, read the error, solve that error, and run it. So it's now trying npm test text, and it has this error message now, no such a file directory, so it's not able to find that particular smoke directory or smoke tag. So now just change it, npm tag at the smoke. No, it's have the same. Yeah, this time it's working. So what is the difference? What was the difference? See, it's opening the browser and checking all the test cases that is tagged as a smoke and doing different verifications. Oh, 25 test cases are there. So we have, like, it's automatically write the test cases. We can filter it out as per our requirement, but currently we have 25 test cases that it's executing over there, and I'm worried what was okay. The different was in the command. See here, first it will try the at the rate smoke as a string, and then it's passing it directly. So the correct command is npx or npm test hyphen hyphen text at the rate smoke. Yeah. Now, yeah, this done into the specific feature file also we can run like this. It's giving more suggestions as well, so I don't need to write a single line of code or single word of code, and my test cases are ready from the e-commerce section, and which is passing. So I just need to review them. Is it working? Is it created correct or not? Yeah, I'm working on this hybrid framework. So in next upcoming videos, you can subscribe the Codebun channel. So next upcoming video, I will explain you the complete framework that is built. This is a hybrid framework which I build using API. Like it have a capability for API automation as well as the functional testing automation. So yeah, for this video we had focused on the MCP server. How can we set up the MCP server into VS Code, and how can you use it for your automation testing with Playwright. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe the Codebun for more such video for the testing, and for the specifically for the automation testing and AI automation testing. Thank you.